Welcome back to another episode of Bagged Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges. And whew, it's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a rough one this week. I'm already feeling the effects. There's so much heat. I'm getting it in waves. I'm coated in sweat. I got a headache. My belly's rolling. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I had drinks last night. Fuck! And I fucked myself all up. Now, I may or may not be hungover. That's to be determined. TBD. To be determined. But most likely, I'm fucking hungover. My brain's a little whoop whoop out to fucking lunch right now. But all in all, I had a good time last night. Fuck! I don't even know how many drinks I've had. I've had? Well, that I did have. See? Brain's all fucked. Brain's all broken right now. And that's okay. Shit happens. Shit happens. But we got together, had a big barbecue, and had drinks. What the fuck do you want? What do you want from me? I had whiskey. Of course I did. I didn't have beer or nothing. I just tried to keep it as clean as I could. Even at the barbecue, I'm such the idiot. I'm that guy that goes to the barbecue and they're like, hey, do you want a hamburger? And I'm like, yeah, no bun. I'm that piece of shit. They're like, no bun? Yeah, I'm the fucking weirdo at your barbecue that's just eating the meat. Okay? That's the good stuff anyway. But that's what I did. Did I get made fun of? A little bit. A little bit. We had some conversations. I got in arguments about health and nutrition. And when you're drinking, and then you get into arguments about health and nutrition, oh my fuck, buddy. It went off. It went off completely sideways where I had to walk away. I was like, I'm not doing this conversation no more. It's just not happening. It's just starting fucking fights. It's no point. It's no point. There's more than one way to skin a cat. For sure. When it comes to losing fat. You could do that 100 different ways. Are all of them healthy? Absolutely 100% not. Not all of them are healthy. There's very few ways that are actually healthy. Like that actual word, health. Like bodybuilders? Do you think bodybuilders are healthy? They look fucking healthy, don't they? They're huge, tons of muscles, looking fantastic. Must be healthy as shit, right? No. No, bro. Most of the bodybuilders, they're on steroids. They're taking in copious amounts of sugar, which is spiking insulin levels like 5 to 6 times a day, if not more. All those affect your heart, brain. Steroids affect your heart, brain. It's not good. It's not good. But everyone thinks that's the picture of health. So you gotta have carbs. That was the big argument. You gotta have carbs. You have to. Look at the bodybuilders. Look how big they are. Doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that's healthy. And that's what we got arguing about. But I shot that down. I was like, fuck that. We can't do that. We can't. We're going to fucking sit here. We're going to smoke these J's. We're going to have a good time. And we did. It was fine. We didn't fist fight it out over fucking nutrition or nothing. That was ridiculous. I was like, enough is enough. Let's go smoke this fucking joint, bro. Let's smoke this fucking. It was a King Palm, actually. Beautiful fucking joint. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking meat loving, fucking joint smoking, whiskey drinking cocksucker. Woo! Did you see my face? If you are you not watching, guess what? If you're not watching, guess what? I look a little different today. you may want to go check it out, because it's a big day. It's a big day. I didn't think it was going to come, and then it finally came. No, not me on cocaine. No, different story. I took the beard off. It's gone. The beard is gone. It's all gone. I didn't save a little strip. I didn't do a goatee. It's gone. I took her right down. I got a little stubble for now, because my face was fucked. I couldn't handle it no more, man. I don't know. My beard hated me. Now, I love the look of the beard. Some people did. Some people don't. Whatever. That's cool. I did. I liked the beard. But the beard did not like me. It was killing me. It was slowly killing me. And I'm like, beard bro. Beard bro, beard. Why are you doing this to me? No answers. What a cocksucker. What a prick. Wouldn't even answer me, so I shaved it off. I said, fuck you then. And my face is now starting to heal up. Now, I'm serious. This beard, and you're probably like, well, why wouldn't you have done this sooner? This beard caused me physical pain. For days. Like, just to lightly touch it, like a tap. Tap. Don't touch it. One time, oh my fucking God, I thought I was going to drop right to the fucking ground. Danny, she grabbed it and gave a little pull. Holy fuck. It was like a kick in the fucking nuts, man. I couldn't believe it. Beards aren't supposed to be that painful. My hair's not that painful. My leg hairs, nothing. No, this sucked. This fucking sucked. It was on fire. The last 2 days was the absolute worst. That's what made me say, enough is a fucking enough. And I took it off. It sucked. And I hated doing it, but it had to come off. It had to. It was destroying me. Literally on fire, bro. My whole face, you could just feel it burning all the way around, especially on the chin line. Holy fuck, man. I couldn't get over it. Like, it just nonstop fire. And you're just like, and you're like, want to scratch at it, and it makes it worse. And fuck, man. Like, I've never felt that kind of pain in my face before. Especially just growing a beard. That's all I was trying to do. Is just live like normal. Is there like a special instructions that I was doing something wrong? I don't know, man. I fucked it all up. I tried to keep good care of it. Comb it, brush it, put some oils in it. Nothing. My face just completely dried out, basically. That's what happened. That's why I was on fire. Because it just, all the moisture is gone. And it just dried the fuck out. Like, I had patches of thick, reptile-like scales of dryness and redness everywhere on my face. It's a lot better now, because I did this a couple days ago. Thank fuck I've been keeping the coconut oil to it, because you know me, I'm a fucking fruitcake, and I only use natural products. So I put coconut oil on my fucking face, because I'm a fucking retard. But that's fine. You love it. That's why you love me, because I'm a retard. This fucking espresso, I'm surprised. It's actually feeling really good on my stomach, but I'm surprised it's not making me want to shit my pants, because, well, caffeine and liquor shit pants almost every time. Hey man, we're not even partially into this. That still might happen. You might see me shit my pants live on Bag Milk. Coming at you live on Bag Milk. Watch Brian Preachers shit his pants. Now that's an episode. That's an episode. That might be the one. that breaks me through to the next level. How many people want to see me shit my pants? I hope 0 people want to see me shit my pants. If it was all you, I'd consider it. Maybe. But I don't see why you would want to see me shit my pants. Do you just like my grunt face? Is it sexy? It don't look sexy. Kind of looks like my cum face. No, cum face. Like I lost something. Or forgot something. Whatever. But the beard is gone, man. Thank fuck. But now my face looks so lean. That's the problem. I knew it would be a problem. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't shave the beard off before. It's like a set. It's like a matching set with the hair. The hair was long, so the beard was long. And they just match. You'd be like, oh yeah, that goes together. There. That's peanut butter and jelly right there, bro. Right on. Peanut butter and banana sandwich? Absolutely. Now it's just a banana sandwich. And you're like, well, that's kind of weird. And they're like, yeah, well, you said peanut butter. Wasn't too bad. Now it just looks off. Like makes my face look smaller. Well, it doesn't make my face look smaller. It is smaller. Especially since when I started growing the beard, I probably was a little bit bigger. Not by much. I haven't been bigger in a long time now. Because, health and stuff. I eat healthy. And I am sick and tired. Honestly. I am sick and tired. I should have fought with the guy last night. I'm sick and tired of fighting over people with good health and they're not in shape. What? Who the fuck am I arguing with? Why am I arguing with you? Look at you. Seriously. And it's everybody. Everybody. They'll argue with me over the simplest fucking things. Some people will I'll be like, yeah, man, just, reduce some carbs. Try to reduce some carbs, fucking, increase some meat. And they're like, no, that's not good. You need carbs. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Have your carbs. Just try to reduce some. Eat more meat. And they're like, no, meat's bad. And I'm like, who's telling you this? Like a guy you seen on the internet, your friend that's also fat? Who the fuck is telling you this information? If that's the case, then why aren't you lean? I just eat the way that would be healthy. Just healthy. Now, I don't eat in order to lose weight. That's long gone. I don't need to lose shit. I try to increase my calories, actually. Keep protein high. I just eat specifically for things that are like affecting the brain positively. And guess what? Look. Wow. It made me lean. I can eat almost as much as I want. And I still stay lean because the things I eat are healthy. And you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Calories in equals calories out. Right, Brian? Like if you eat 3,500 and you burn 3,500, that's it. You're evened out. That's not how fat loss works. That's not how maintaining health works. You can eat 3,500 calories of good food or 3,500 calories of Big Macs and McDonald's. Guess what? You're going to get fat off the McDonald's. You're not going to get fat off the meat and fruits. You just won't. As long as you have your ratio, as long as you had a proper amount, if you just ate all fruit, yeah, you get fat. You get fucking fat. But if you had a high amount of proteins, high amount of fruit, you'd be fine. You don't get fat. It's impossible. Well, almost impossible. Anything's possible. Anything. I could fly. I could fly. I've discussed this before. I used to think when I was a kid, if I ran fast enough and jumped at just the right fucking speed, it was all about the jump. I take off. It's possible. You don't know. You don't know what's possible. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it's impossible. That's what most people think. Well, I haven't done it, so it's impossible. That's not how the world works, man. That's not how it works at all. Fuck, there's so many things you could do that's possible, impossible, possible. Impossible? I've never watched that show. I was too old for me. Too old. Too old. I don't know, man. But I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it, man. It's super easy. That's what I want to say. It's just super easy. Just stop eating so goddamn much. Most people just eat too much. Every single person I talk to was like, how do you lose weight? And I don't go into this complicated fucking blah, blah, blah of what I do. Because if I told you what I do, you just won't do it. And then you'll fail. And then you probably won't lose weight, and you might not even try again, which sucks. So I want people to keep trying, because I know you're going to fail. You'll probably do what I tell you to for a day. You're going to go home and you're going to eat an extra serving of meat, and you're like, fuck, I'm healthy. And then you forget. So when I tell people what to do, I make sure it's the easiest fucking thing in the world to do. And then if you fail, you're like, it was easy. So it wasn't that. Stop eating so much is the easiest thing. Most people just eat too goddamn much. That's it. And if you're like, but I'm so hungry. Yeah. Because most likely you're eating shit tons of sugar. And if you eat shit tons of sugar, you're going to be hungry every couple hours. That's just the way it works. That's just science. If you're going to be on the sugar tit, you're going to be hungry every 2 to 4 hours maximum. Minimum. Min and max. 2 to 4. Because that's the way glucose works. Doesn't satisfy you very long, burns very quick, and it's gone. And then you got to replenish. If you live off fat, you can go for fucking days. It's a big difference. But I try not to confuse people too much. I let them know that the sugars are bad and stop eating so goddamn much. It's not like I'm over here being a champion among men on how to eat. I'm not struggling. I'm not starving myself. I'm not doing anything out of the normal. I'm not fucking working out every single day. There's people, I watch them every single day working out. Like fucking Robbie. Robbie from Out of the Blank podcast works out every day. But he wouldn't have to. He doesn't have to. He wants to. But that's on him. But he doesn't have to. There's some people who think they absolutely have to. If you miss a day, you're going to lose it. All of it. No. There's been studies shown, like, if, say, I forget how, say, over a 3-month period. I forget what the study was. Over the 3-month period, they had every person work out every single day. And then they had a group that after, I think, 3 weeks, they gave the group a break, 1 week break. So over 3 months, you'd have 3 weeks off. Guess what? Same gains. Same gains. Wow. What the fuck? because sometimes a little break is beneficial. Now, is there any long-term studies on that? Like if you did that for 2 years? I don't know. There isn't, I don't think. There's short terms. But I'm just saying. Most people think, like even, it took me a year, 2 years, 3 years to pack on 20 pounds of muscle, say. And then I get injured. I'm out for six weeks. Not too long. I dropped fucking 10 pounds. It took me 3 years to get 20. 10 pounds in 6 weeks. I just dropped it. Guess what, bro? Like 2 weeks back into training, you'll have that back. It's muscle memory. You don't have to be in there every day. Some people enjoy that fact. That's part of their life. That's a routine. That's cool. But for people that are like, fuck, man, that's a lot of working out. I don't think I have that time. I don't think I have it in me. So I'm just not gonna. No, you don't have to. You don't fucking have to. You don't even have to work out at all. In my opinion, I do, but not very much. Like 3 times a week. I'm like down to like 45 minutes now. Maybe less. My rest periods are about 1 minute, so the exercises are pumping pretty quickly. I'm going to do 4 exercises in a day. That's it. 4. Total body, 3 times a week, 4 exercises. I'm a bitch, bro. I'm a super bitch. I'm not in there fucking deading and doing 5 exercises for chest and 10 for legs and then 14 for just biceps alone. You see how tiny that bicep is? I don't need to work it separate. I work at doing pull-ups. It's fine. I don't need 52 exercises. But, you know, some people just want to have an excuse too. She's like, no, man, it's too much. Too much. You work out too much. I'm like, well, you don't need to work out. Yeah, well, you got to eat right. You got to do this. That's too expensive. Well, you just find the things that you actually enjoy and then you buy those things and then you get in a routine with it and it's actually not that expensive. And they're like, no, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm too lazy. I wish people would just be like, admit it. Just like, oh, no, I'm not going to change that. I'm too lazy. I'm just too lazy. Most people should say that to me. Most people should say that. I'm too goddamn lazy. That would be the truth. They're not like Robbie going fucking hardcore every day. Robbie's different though. I'm pretty sure Robbie's like, he's a Tom Holland robot from the multiverse. Sent back to entertain and confuse us. So, you gotta watch it. Robbie's not normal. That's all I'm saying. Who knows? Anyways. Did you hear? More children found. More children found. Do you call them natives? I don't like the word native. It sounds very savagey. And savage and natives is very, you don't put those words together. So, indigenous, right? They found more indigenous children not alive. Obviously. Unfortunately. Man, they're finding them all over Canada. Their search has gone wide. Man, one spot, over 1,000 children. In one spot. Okay, listen to this. When this first broke out, we, as in me and the people that found them, we found 215 children. And there was nationwide panic and support for the indigenous. We lowered the flags, everything for these 215. Now, we're finding children everywhere. Every fucking where. And guess what? Nothing. It's like we forgot already. 215, devastating. Lower the flags. Give the indigenous all the support and recognition they need right now. Thousands more a week later. Not a peep. Not a fucking whisper. Sometimes I might see the odd picture. A little meme. Oh, found 1,000. But it's very rare. When we found 215, it was everywhere. Everyone was sharing it. Everyone was posting it. It was a fucking thing. We lowered the flags. And now, almost 10 times as much. And all over the place. No flags lowered. No nothing. No news. No social media posts. No nothing. What the fuck? We're very selfish people, I think. Maybe we're not. Maybe something else is going on so big that it's eclipsing this. Maybe. What could be, though? Did Justin Trudeau get a new haircut? That would be pretty important. If fucking Fidel Castro's son got a haircut, Justin Trudeau is Fidel Castro's son. If he got a haircut, well, I could see why that would eclipse the missing children. Of course, that's a big fucking deal. So, God knows. Fuck them getting them water and, support and bringing them up to a normal citizen level in Canada. No, Justin got a haircut. It's all fucking fine and dandy, bro. Look how good he looks. He's so fancy. He's so handsome. We should vote him in a third term. Just because he's got a fucking sexy haircut. Ugh. That gets my dick hard. A good haircut on a fucking politician. That's how I vote. That's how I vote. That's why when it came down to fucking, if it came down, I was an American and came down to Donald and Hillary. Look at that hair on Donald. That's fucking solid. It never moves. Some people say it's a wig, but that's just solid hair. It is what it is, man. You got to vote for the hair. Wouldn't be voting for my fucking beard, I'll tell you that. Fuck that hair. Fuck that beard. Now that it's gone, it won't be back for a long time. It won't be back for a long time. So poor children. Poor children. Think of the children. Think of the children. Tonight. At least, if I'm talking about it, at least someone knows that there's children being taken and murdered probably by the Canadian government and the church and the RCMP. We got to remember who killed them. Mostly the church. But if there's all three, the Canadian government says, hey, church, run these schools. So they put the church. And then they're like, hey, let's create the RCMP. You go get the natives. Bring them to the church. Fucking kill them. Whatever. That's basically what happened. The three of them together are in cahooties. And none of them want to fucking admit it. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, all these times, every time this happens, you get big, boo, yeah, and then slides down to nothing. Every time. Like, I feel like, how many children would you have to find now in order to get that same response that we did at 2:15. Like, you'd need like 10,000 children to be like, okay, lower the flags again. Like, fuck, we were lowering it for 2:15. Why is the bar set higher now? I don't know, man. I don't know. It makes no sense. I wish I was a politician. I waved my magic wand, and then we just like, okay, we're all good. Like, they have their shit. The biggest thing, I can't get over it, is the water thing. Why do we have people living in spots without clean water? It's not like they went there on their own. If you went to a spot on your own and then was like, hey, Canadian government, why don't I have clean water here? And you're like, because you moved out into the middle of fucking nowhere. You're retarded. You're like, besides the point though. And they're like, no, that is the point. You're just retarded. You moved out to the middle of nowhere. You don't get support. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I fucked myself. But they didn't do that. The Canadian government pushed them out to the middle of nowhere, said fucking stay there or else. And then won't even give them clean water out there. So that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, I don't know if the States has any, if they treat their Indians like that. They're natives, they're indigenous, whatever. Indigenous. I wonder. I don't even know anymore. I have some indigenous friends. I don't know. Maybe they're like, stop calling me indigenous. It sounds stupid. I don't know. Maybe they like Indian. I don't fucking know. I know East Indians. Some East Indians, they don't like calling the Native Americans Indians. So, I don't fucking know, man. I'm just a white nobody. Don't even worry about me. I'm all fucked up. Maybe, okay, this is what happened this week. Bill C-10. Have you heard this? So Bill C-10, I'm pretty sure it just basically passed. Like, unless some other prime minister says fuck off. And I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's pretty much in. So Bill C-10 is the liberal bill. Okay. Do you know how China doesn't have Facebook? Right. And they don't have certain things on the internet, and, you know, they kind of control it a bit. And you're like, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up that they control the internet and what their country can see. That's pretty fucked up. And I couldn't imagine that happening in a first world country. It's happening in Canada. That's what Bill C-10 is. It's a combination bill. It's tricky. But basically, they want to control the internet. So they regulate what we see. They want to regulate Facebook, Netflix, YouTube, all the big tech giants. They want to regulate them. Oh, okay. Now, from one's perspective, oh, I almost fucked that up, that word. From one perspective, I get it. I get it. Because initially, this looks like a good bill. Because they're saying, like, all the things in Canada, they control them all. Like the televisions, the CRTC, whatever, Canadian radio, I don't know, CRTC. Look it up. They control all that. And what they control on the TV is they make sure in Canada that TV station has X amount of Canadian material. Because if they didn't, we might not have any. Because say the Canadian material sucked. then why would they put it on their network? Right? But being in Canada, us Canadians appreciate a good Canadian show. So our government forces the broadcasting stations to play Canadian shows. Now, that's what this bill is also about. They want Netflix to play more Canadian shows. They want YouTube to play more Canadian shows. Facebook, that's just about them regulating Facebook. That's just scary. They can start saying what you can and cannot say on Facebook here in Canada. We are officially China at that point. Like, we're just done. You just shut her down, fucking close up shop, and just stand and salute the fucking CCP, bro. Chinese Communist Party. Because what more? What more? They're going to start regulating what you can and cannot say on Facebook? Facebook already does that. Now you want my Canadian government to be able to go in and also further restrict that? What the fuck, bro? What happened to the freedom of speech? I know we don't have freedom of speech here in Canada, but it's getting worse. Like, you're like, okay, we don't got freedom of speech, but we got, some things that help protect us a little bit. We got a little bit of this. We're losing even that. We're going further. Further worse. Further worse. Can you believe it? I can't. I don't even know what to fucking do anymore, man. I'm living in a country that just keeps going worse and worse and worse and worse. Some people are like, yeah, this is better. And I'm like, how? And they're like, the government's protecting us. Just shut up and do as you're told. Don't even think about it. What? No, absolutely. Think about it. Think about it. Stop. Listen. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Whoa. No. That's a Rough Riders role. So, you gotta think. I would anyway. Every time the government does something, I'm like, how's this gonna fuck us later? There is nothing they do that's like, this is just for the good of the people. Nothing. What was the last thing they did? They were like, this will just benefit you, the people, not us, government. It has nothing to do with us. Never. There's always like a stipulation, like, oh, look, we're coming out with these vaccines. You're going to be able to do this. But we have to control you, though. You have to be able to listen to us. You have to get the vaccine in order to go here, there, wherever you can get on a plane. Vaccine, you need to be forced into doing shit. That's good government. That's good government. When they force you to do shit that you don't want to do, but it's just, it's better for you. That's good government. That's good government. For sure. It's like putting on a seatbelt. Like, you're in a car out in the middle of nowhere. Government forced you to put a seatbelt on. That's going to save your life. Even though you're not in an accident or anything. There's no point, but whatever. You just got to do as you're told. Sometimes you just do as you're told just because. Right? That's just good, being a good commie. I think. But what do I know? Like I said, I'm half mental. I'm on the spectrum for sure. Where on the spectrum? Probably on the high end. Speaking of on the spectrum, hold on. I just found this out recently. Now, this came from my cousin, who's actually on the spectrum. He's autistic. Now, I always thought, you've heard the term Asperger's? Asperger's. It's not Asperger's. Asperger's. That used to be the term that you would describe a high-functioning autistic child. I found out recently, through him, that that's actually pretty fucked up to call someone that has Asperger's. Why? because of the history, the origin of the word Asperger's. It comes from the creator, Hans Asperger's. Hans Asperger's? Asperger's? Ha! Asperger's. Ha! Hans Asperger's was a Nazi. Now, Hans took all the autistic children and he would figure out where they would lie on the spectrum. Because Hans was a good man. He wanted to help them and put them on the spectrum, let them know exactly where you were. Fucking good man, Hans. Fuck's sakes. So, Hans, when he found out that some of these children that were autistic are actually high functioning and could work in the fields as slaves and shit, Asperger's. Those are the kids that had Asperger's. Asperger's. It's really hard to say it without not saying Asperger's. But anyway, that's what he did. He'd take those kids and be like, these are the good ones. These are my peeps. These are my Asperger's. And that's how you got that saying for autistic children. So, I guess you're not supposed to say that anymore. Asperger's. Or at least you could say it. It's not like the N-word where you're just like, oh, he said Asperger's. No, it's okay. You can say the word. Just try not to say it in relation to a person with autism. Just be like, that person has Asperger's. No, that person has autism. Just because they're high functioning don't mean shit. It's still just autism. There is no difference. Yes, spectrum. That's like gayness. You don't give this guy that's sucking 20 cocks a different name than the guy who's just barely sucking cock. It's the same. They're just gay. They'll be like, oh, that's uber gay and regular gay. No. Autistic or Asperger's? No. Autistic. Autistic. So, that's that. That's, I guess, try to do that thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh. Did I tell you? It is so fucking hot in here. I feel like Danny. Danny gets the hot flashes now because she had a full hysterectomy and she's not allowed hormones because she's fucked. And so she's gets hot flashes. And I laugh at her sometimes because I'm always freezing. I'm still trying to get my throat back. I'm always freezing. So she's always turning down the temperature in the house. Always. She's got fans going everywhere, even if she's not in the room. So I walk into a room, it's fucking freezing cold. I'm like, why the fuck's a fan on? Why am I cold? Why is my skin hurt right now? So when she gets a hot flash, I laugh at her. Because I'm a good boyfriend. That's why. A good boyfriend laughs at their significant other when they're in extreme pain. That's just good. That's good relationships. Anyway, she gets the hot flashes. I fucking laugh. I'm like, that's what you get for fucking hurting me all them times. And she says, you'd fucking hate it if you had hot flashes. She says, apparently, it can raise your temperature by like 5 degrees. 5 degrees. Whew. Or I don't know if it actually physically raises your temperature by 5 degrees, but it can feel 5 degrees temperature. Yeah. Imagine if it actually raised your temperature 5 degrees, you'd be fucking dead. Right? We go to like 45, dead. Or 43. I don't know. What's normal temperature? 38, 96, 98. I don't know, man. It's all fucked up. But feels 5 degrees, I'm pretty sure. I was like, that's fantastic. That's fucking fantastic. I'll be warm all the time. I'm cold all the time now. I'd welcome a hot flash. Not this morning. Not this morning. Getting fucking hot flashes from the drinking. And it's already, I don't know, plus fucking 40 outside. It is legit supposed to be plus 40 this week. Now, if you're an American, Alexa, what is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
40 degrees Celsius is 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
104 degrees. Have fun. I gotta mow lawns that motherfucking day. I gotta mow lawns in plus 40 degree weather. Oh my fucking God. And most of the time, I'll wear a long sleeve shirt just because I don't like uneven tan lines on my fucking arm. Yeah, I'm a fruitcake. I get it. You don't have to tell me. I know what's up. Yeah, I don't like uneven tan lines on my arms. But I have them right now. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, yeah, still mowing lawns. And, I'm a fucking champion. A champion among men. The only game in town. Except fucking lawns have been dipping. I think it's because it's so hot. People are realizing it's so hot and they're not fucking getting their lawns cut. Like, honestly, this won't light for some reason. There we go. So, honestly, I went to a lawn there the other day. This is my second time to this person's place, but not in a row. So I cut her lawn. Then the next week, someone else cut it. And then this week, me again. She comes out disappointed. Not at me. The last people. She had a beautiful lawn. I even told her. I was like, this is an amazing lawn. If you look at your lawns, most people don't realize what a good lawn actually looks like. Most lawns that I see are absolute shit and shouldn't even be cut. Like, don't even bother. This is a shit. This is mostly just weeds. Who cares? Let it grow. Worthless. But this woman actually had a decent lawn. A thick, lush lawn. You could almost walk across the top of it, but it was like 3 inches thick. That's what you want. If you want a good lawn, you want it long. Short lawns are wrong. Why? Because you're just going to burn your fucking grass. I feel bad. In my neighbor, same fucking thing. He paid a company to come out and aerate and fertilize and do all this shit. What's he going to do? Me, I'm out here. I don't even cut my grass. I'm the grass guy. I barely cut it. I'll let that motherfucker grow. I don't give a shit. It's just grass. I don't care about it. Yes, I get paid from it. And I love that some of the people out there really love their lawn and are willing to pay a shit ton of money to get it all fixed up. But I'm not willing to pay a fucking cent anymore. I've done it before and I know how a good lawn works. But no, this guy, I don't cut it. He's cutting it almost every fucking day and it's just burnt. It's so short. It destroyed his lawn. It was nice and green. Now it's just full of fucking burnt patches everywhere. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Like he's going to have to put some new soil down and some new seed, rake it all up. Well, rake it up first, all those patches, new soil, new seed, and fucking water it solid. It's fucked. Stop cutting your lawn. It's got to be long. So this lady, when I went there, I told her, beautiful lawn, I kept it long for you. I told her that. I come back. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this lady even calling me? This lawn's already cut. No. They fucked up. They cut that lady's lawn so short that by the time I come back, it still looked like it was cut a week later. Motherfuckers. They wrecked it. They burnt this old lady's lawn. See? You think lawns aren't important? I'm out here changing goddamn lives. Making people's lawns beautiful. And then you got people coming behind me, fucking it up. Like a bunch of monkeys. Fuck. Even, she said, it was a couple. Man and woman. So they had the two of them. And the two of them couldn't put their fucking one brain cell per piece. And they couldn't put them together to figure out it's hot as fuck in Berta right now. You cut that grass down short, it's gonna burn. Like, is this your first day in the lawn game? Get your head out of your ass, bros. Bros and girls. Broette. Broette's the female version of bro, right? I think so. Makes sense. What else would it be? Broette. What? What do you want from me? But yeah. Fucked it up, man. Long games. Changing lives. Changing lives, man. Had to get a new whippersnipper. Right? Fuck. Right in the middle of a job. Right in the middle of a fucking job. Not only any job. This long ass fucking job that was up to my knees. And then my whippersnipper breaks. I had to go buy a brand new whippersnipper. I claimed it though. Don't you worry. I'll put that on taxes. But anyway. I've never been so happy in my goddamn life. This whippersnipper is the absolute tits, bro. The one I had was a used one. And it was valued at like 300 and something bucks. I paid 40. Of course I did. I'm a fucking cheap cunt. Now, this new one, I fucking near choked at 150. I couldn't believe it, but I needed a whippersnipper. I even tried to find one used quickly. I'm like, hey, messaging. Hey, I'm close by. You ready? Let's go. Let's get this whippersnipper. No answers. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to buy new. I'm on a time slot. I have to get new so I can go to the next lawn. $150, bro. But best whippersnipper I've ever felt in my life. My last one, I didn't think. Sometimes Danny would be like, hey, yeah, maybe Nicholas will do lawns or start starting them and then we'll just come in and Nicholas and me can do them. I'm like, there's no fucking way. You couldn't start this trimmer. This is a man's trimmer because I got to throw it like fucking pull and then fucking throw the other end as hard as I can just to get this cocksucking thing started. And I got to do it 20 times. 20 times at least to get this thing started. It's a gorilla trimmer. I just thought that's what trimmers were. I thought it was hard to start. That's the way trimmers were. It says pull 10 times. Okay. Actually, it doesn't say pull 10 times. It says prime 10 times. Pull to start. I'm like, okay, maybe prime 10 times, pull 10 times. No, it's pull 20, whatever. Hard as fuck, some of them. And then it broke. String. Just came out. And it wouldn't go back in. Just broke. Fucked. The new trimmer? Same thing. Prime 10 times. Pull to start. Bro! Prime 10 times. Almost every fucking time. It is a beauty. And a machine. Oh, I never thought I could get hard from a weed trimmer before. I got a little pre-cum going on. I'm telling you, just think about it. It loads like a dream. I didn't even know it's got this dual head thing going on. Okay, now, if you know whippersnippers, old school whippersnippers, you know they got those little bouncy things on them, so they auto feed. Well, I know a single line. That's easy. It's in there. You pull the line out. It's done. Feed it. It's done. And then it just keeps pumping out. A 2-line on a single spool? I was like, what the fuck? How's this even work? I was like, is there 2 different spools feeding them out different ways? No. I was like, I don't know. No, this is the easiest fucking setup. I thought it was so complicated. It's literally a hole on one side, hole on the other, and it's a straight line in between the two holes. So you feed the trimmer line in one hole, and then it goes out the other. And then you pull, say, 10 feet on both sides. You pull two lines. That one line, 20 feet long, but you split the difference over the head, so 10 feet each. And then you just start turning it in with a little knobby thing. And then it spits it back out on its own. That's it. I just turn it. I thought it was going to be, I got to wind it and fucking place the cup in. No, I don't even got to open the cocksucker up. Best whippersnipper. And I just bought new line. Oh my fuck. When you find out that there is a premium line, my whole world has fucking changed. Like, it's just like, I found out that religion was real. It's like, oh my God, it is. We fucked up. It's not. It's totally not. But if I did find out, it was just like blew my mind. I'm like, oh my God. Or if a flat earther just figured out that the earth is really round, and they're like, oh, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. But, yeah, man. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. It was a dream. It was a dream. The line, my old line, I thought it said premium. I don't know. I grabbed it from Home Depot. It's kind of the mid-range price. I didn't know. It was like trimmer line. What do you fucking think? Well, my old trimmer, it would just keep breaking. Like you put a fresh line in, and then it'd be a 6-inch line, and then it would just break off at fucking 4. Useless. Breaking all the time. I was like, oh, fuck, man. You hit fence too many times, breaking. Okay. Definitely couldn't cut down big weeds, like big, thick, stockies, almost medium trees. No. You're fucking ridiculous. Break right off. This new trimmer line? Bro, I'm going against fences, steel fences, not just wood ones. Fucking wood's for pussies. Steel fences. Destroying them. I cut down trees. Fuck. I cut down a red oak. No, not really. But you know what I mean. Makes a difference. Do you know what the line? Ugly line. Ugly line, trimmer line. It's got good reviews too. Good reviews. I checked the reviews this time. I was like, okay, maybe there's got to be a good trimmer line, right? There's got to be. There is. And I got it. I got like 800 feet of this shit. I'll never have to buy trimmer line for the next 4 years. At least I hope. Jesus. Fuck. I sprained my wrist. Did I tell you I sprained my wrist? I'm a limp-wristed bitch. Did I say this? I feel like I said it. But what am I going to do? Stop working out? I can't stop working out. I can. I'm trying to not bend it as much. And it seems to be getting better. And then all of a sudden I'll just do something normal. And it'll fucking cause me extreme pain. Like I went to open the door on my Jeep the other day. And it's a push button. Fucking release on the door. And I did it upside down. And for some reason, holy shit. That fucking crippled my wrist. But then I can do handstands and pull-ups and push-ups with it and nothing. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not going to stop working out for that. If it's not causing me pain during the working out, why the fuck am I not? Why would I stop working out? I just got to stop opening door handles upside down, I guess. It's the weird things that cause me the pain. It's all fucked up. I don't know, man. I can't not do it. It's been going on like 6 weeks now. I say it's got to have a little fucking snapper in it or something. It's not getting any better. I don't like it. But I'm not going to stop working out for 6 weeks for a pain that's sometimes there. Fuck that. Some people would. Well, they're lazy as fuck. They're looking for any excuse to stop working out. Oh, my wrist is sore. Oh, do squats. Do things that don't make your wrist sore. Like, I just do exercises where I'm not doing this as much. Like, and there's tons of that. Pull-ups don't do that. I just make sure when I'm doing pull-ups that I'm not at an angle where it like bends it like this. That's where I think fucked me. I think muscle-ups fucked me. I think that's what had happened. When I started doing muscle-ups, I'm pretty sure it was around that time. Because you gotta rotate your wrists the proper way when you're swinging up. And I don't know, I must have kinked it or some shit. I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. What do I look like? Do I look like a doctor? What's a doctor look like anyway? I could look like a doctor. Why not? Sure. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm going on with anymore. All right, that's enough this week. Thanks for listening. I can't believe you made it this far. If you did, make sure you smash the fucking like button. Share with one of your friends. You have to. Like I said, we're too small not to be sharing and liking. You have to do it. That's part of the job. Thanks for being a part of the team. All right. I'm out.